Yeah, I mean the reality is that where the future of advertising is going is that there's going to be much more importance placed on branding, having large canvases, large, really good place to actually do these ads that you're used to seeing in TV, right? That actually drive. Hopefully you saw the video, the initial video. If you look at the size of the ads, they're beautiful, right? They're like works of art, and that's what creativity is about, right? Of having the canvas and the platform to do this. And it was very difficult in the old days under a small sort of like banner, but now that you have these sort of larger screens with the tablets, with the new features and things that Yahoo and other large companies are bringing out, this is a reality, and this is going to just become more and more impressive, I think, as the technology gets better. I think it's a great thing. HTML5 is going to become more and more used by publishers, and I think HTML5 is going to revolutionize how publishers actually make money. The features they can incorporate. I think it's a great thing for the publishing world. I think it's interesting. I mean, I think there's a lot of big opportunities here in the Balkans area, mainly because we know that online continues to grow, but from a sales and from a advertising perspective, it's still less than 4 to maybe 5% of total media spend is online. So there's huge opportunity, right? When you look at, I would estimate maybe in Serbia, you're probably talking about 25-30% of users actually, 25 to 30% of people's time is spent in online. If only 5% are actually spending, there's only 5% of the budget's coming online, you have a 25% gap that is going to be used, and it's going to either the online ad market, either the overall ad market's going to grow, or you're going to see money go from print and other sort of mediums to online, and I think both things are going to happen. My view, and I'm a digital person, but I still think there's a place for print. People still want something to hold. I think it's going to just become much more collectible, but I see less of it. It's not going to be as big of a part of people's sort of media usage in the future like it used to be. But I still think people still want to read and hold newspapers and magazines, still collect them. I still collect magazines and things, but I think among the younger generation, I see them using more and more on the digital side. So I think it has some future. I just don't think it has a bright future. But my view is that there's just some things where I believe that there's going to be a bifurcation. There's going to be TV. There's actually going to just be TV, where they still have the traditional model, advertising-supported television, versus sort of online, on-demand, sort of video. I think there's a place for both.